Tomorrow when you go to your family's house, friend's house, and you didn't take anything, didn't bring any food, you didn't bring any liquor, you didn't bring any pop, you didn't bring any sweet potato pies, and you make 5 plates before you leave, don't do that. And the auntie and the uncle that come and they've been divorced for 10 years, and one sits on one couch and one sits on the other, and they mad, got stink face. Go ahead and speak to each other. It's been a long time. Get over it. Grandma, when they fighting, when the family start fighting with each other, or the kids start fighting, leave them chilling alone. Just let them get over it. And all you guys who stay up all night and do all your cooking and get ready for the next day, bless you. I know it's a good night, a tiring night, but you're enjoying yourself because you're going to be making food and your family will be gathered together and your friends will be gathered together. You're going to bring up old times, memories, good things might come up, some secrets might come out. Anything could happen, especially when you're eating a sweet potato pie. And, if you go to someone's house, when you're finished eating and everybody's finished and everybody's crowded, all the guys are crowded around the television and watching the games and stuff, help the person who did the cooking clean up. Take it upon yourself to clean it up yourselves. Go just have the host sit down and rest and enjoy themselves. And if you're going to someone's house, always take something. Don't just bring yourself. Bring a little bit of something to show that you care and to show that you appreciate the time that they spent cooking for you and preparing great meals. I remember growing up, my mother, she was a bougie. She, most of the time, we always had catered meals, but it was the best catered meals because her caterers were black people and they made the best food in Detroit, Michigan. So we would have all this great food. And she always had a housekeeper to clean up. So we really never had to do that. At my sister Jackie's house in Scarsdale in New York, she was rich, but she always put her own self into her food. She did it herself. That's who taught me how to really cook. And she made the best food. The best Thanksgivings I remember were at my sister Jackie's house. And then, there are times when Grandma would cook. But my grandmother, she would always just come and she would bring chitlins. Remember chitlins? Oh my God. I used to love chitlins when I was this tall. But then when I found out that it was what the slave owners gave the slaves, and it came from the intestines of the hog, once you know better, you do better. I haven't ate chitlins in a long years, many years. And there are people that still eat chitlins. Can you believe that? And white folks call it a delicacy now. Now it's called a delicacy. When I don't know how it's delicate, it's the intestines of a pig. But it's funny because as slaves, we came up with everything. We as black people, period, are very, very creative people. So we make the best out of the bad situation all the time. I mean, you can walk down the street and see a bum on the street, and he's still got a pep to his step. He'll still smile or have a poem for you or sing a song to try and get some money as he begs, for money. He'll still give you some type of entertainment, especially like if you're in New York, 42nd Street, 34th Street, they're hustling. Everybody's hustling, and they're black people with a smile on their face. We tend to still keep a smile on our face. And even as slaves, the white people at the big house gave us all the scraps. At the end of the day and the end of the night, we still sang a song, we still gave a hug, and we still had hope and faith within our souls. That's why this is a soul food. It's not just called soul food for no reason, because of our souls. We have a different soul as people, period. We have a soulful step, a soulful walk. We have a soulful rhythm to our beat. We are that way. Our food turns out that way, soulful. So this is a time if you celebrate this holiday, this is a time to also give. Don't just be thankful in receiving, give as well. If you can give some turkeys to people that need it, go by some elderly homes nursing homes and give someone a hug, a smile, take them a slice of sweet potato pie, then, let's do it. So this is the time now where if you are going to celebrate, let's turn this table around and make it a time of giving back. So when you go to your family's house, don't take all the plates. Don't wrap up all the aluminum foil and then hide your plates, because somebody will find that plate that you hid somewhere too. And then you'll go back looking like, where my plate at? What happened to my plate? And it is a time for, I think, that you should talk about history. Teach the younger children about our history, where we came from, the great bloodline that we have come from, all the way from Africa to this country. This is that time. I want to also say, you guys, think about all the people that were murdered this year, black people that were murdered by the police. It's been an atrocity right now. There's a cop who's being indicted for murder in Chicago for shooting a young boy 16 times. He did it last year, and it's just now coming out. So think about his family as well, and all the other families where we have lost such great people. All right, you guys, have a wonderful Thanksgiving again. And I just wanted to say, remember to be thankful, and don't take all the plates. Leave some food for somebody, and bring some extra aluminum foil.